What is going on, everyone? It's GeneralTarheel bringing you the APA Season 7 Week 8 battle versus Coach Noah and the Baltimore Honchkrows. Noah, also known as Deadbolt. Coming into Week 8, we did get that nice win against Jock last week. Really nice win, actually. We got a 6-0 against him. It was because a few plays he thought would have been made, but didn't go against him. He only had 3 moves on his Steelix. It was just kind of a strange battle, really, in the end. I wouldn't take that as like a legit 6-0 in my opinion. But it was still a good battle nonetheless, and we are now 6-1 overall, leading our division and second overall in the league, behind Panther, of course, because it's Panther. But coming this week, we're facing Noah and his very scary Mega Salamance. Now, looking at Noah's roster, his roster consists of Mega Salamance, Thunderous Incarnate, Salazzle, Decidueye, Zoroark, Alolan Ninetales, Swampert, Escavalier, Aerodactyl, Electabuzz, and Weezing. Just like us, Noah decided to use a lot of his free agents very early. He wasn't liking his team, and just by the looks of it, his team is not that bulky. His main defense just relies on like Spitef, Decidueye, mixed defense Swampert. He kind of relies on the Aurora Veil with Ninetales, which is honestly not enough. I mean, it's good for like the setup mons he has, but like overall, I feel like you always need a very solid, reliable bulk mon instead of like bulky Swampert, which is 4 times weight to grass, which people can prep for, or like AV Escavalier, people can pack in and power fire or something like that. Weezing's only bulky defensively and stuff like that. But the good thing for Noah's roster is that his team is very fast, and that's kind of hard to work around, even if I have a speed boosting mon, because all of his mons outspeed my entire, like, not all of his mons, but his offensive threats outspeed my entire team, since my highest speed tier is only Garchomp at base 102. So that was kind of hard to build around, but at the same time it allowed me to get more bulk instead of speed on my Pokemon. So for Mega Blaziken, we have Protect, Flare Blitz, Hidden Power Ice, and High Jump Kick. I was really debating whether or not to run a Flame Charge set for Mega Blaziken in order if I face like Salamence 1-on-1, but I feel like that would never happen. So we got Protect, Flare Blitz, Hidden Power Ice, High Jump Kick, as I repeat myself. Hidden Power Ice, of course, for the Mega Salamence, and then Flare Blitz, High Jump Kick just as the rest. Adamant Mega Blaziken does 2-shot a max defensive Weezing. High Jump Kick, Adamant Blaziken, 2-shots a defensive Swampert. So basically, just looking at the beginning of the screen, I would just have to see what his possible answers are going to be. Of course, things are going to take it easily better if he has the Aurora Veil up, so I have to try and counter that. And Mega Blaziken, of course, is just going to put in the average amount of work, being number 9 overall in the league, which isn't even bad. Next up, we got Empoleon with the only item you can run on Empoleon, which is Shucka Berry. I hate to run it, but it's just like almost the best thing on Empoleon. We got Ice Beam, Scald, Stealth Rocket, Defog. This is an amazing answer for Escavalier as well as Mega Salamence, because I'm really expecting a D-Dance Mega Salamence in order to take on my Mega Blaziken. And Ice Beam allows us to destroy the Salamence after we eat a Q from it. Scald allows us to get a burn on anything as well, just get the stab. Stealth Rock because I want hazards, and Defog in case I need to get rid of the Aurora Veil. I'm finally bringing hazard removal. It's kind of amazing, but it was definitely needed. So there's defensive Empoleon, and we have just a little speed in order for us to possibly get an outspeed on a max bulk Swampert. And then we have Cress here. We have a mainly defensive but mixed with some Spidef. We have leftovers Moonlight, Psychic, Ice Beam, Reflect. This is just to throw up Reflect because most of his Pokemon are physical based. And from a special defensive point of view, my team is already kind of bulky. So just to help like defensively against like some of the things I expect, like the Swampert's going to be annoying. Escavalier will be annoying if I'm not careful around it. And then the Mega Salamence. So stuff like that. Moonlight, of course, for the health. Psychic in order to hit stuff. And then Ice Beam just to destroy the Mega Salamence. And then I have the Reflect, like I mentioned, for the physical attacks. And then we have Choice Scarf Garchomp. Does a decent amount versus team. Only problem really is Weezing if he brings it, because that takes on Chomp decently well. We have Earthquake, Stone Edge, Fire Fang, Outrage. Earthquake, of course, for the stab. Stone Edge allows me to get decent coverage versus team. Allows me to get a super effective hit on like Thunderous, Mega Salamence, and Alolan Ninetales like all at once. Fire Fang allows me to hit the Escavalier, and then the Outrage is just for maximum damage, especially if Alolan Alolan Ninetales is down and a Escavalier isn't around, then that can really just do a lot of cleaning. See, look at that. We hardly had to run like any speed just because all his speed tiers like outspeed Garchomp, so there's really no point. And next up we have Roserade, Focus Sash set. This is going to be my ideal lead. Technician with Giga Drain, Extra Sentry, and Empower Ice and Sludge Bomb. Extra Sentry, I wanted to be able to hit the Weezing because I really feel like it's coming. Hidden Power Ice just allows me to hit the Salamence really hard, because if he doesn't have any hazards up or if Hail isn't up, then I can live one hit and then throw off an HP Ice that will kill the Mega Salamence. And Sludge Bomb, just because I want to be able to actually kill the Alolan Ninetales if that's a lead for him. But the only unfortunate thing is here I cannot touch Escavalier. I prioritized being able to hit Mega Salamence over the Escavalier. I would have just ran HP Fire for the Escavalier. And next up we have Florges, Moonblast, Psychic, Wish Protect. Basically I have coverage on everything in order to hit the Mega Salamence, so it won't be able to set up at all against me. And then of course just a defensive Florges, very basic set just for me to take on the rest of the team. Florges is mainly here just to take a few hits and then Wish Pass and the other things. My main defensive answer is going to be Empoleon and Cresselia. So going into it, we will accept his battle. And I predicted everything except the Salazzle, which is actually surprising. He must have Dark Pulse with Caress, so he might have the Darken EMZ. And then he has Decidueye. Decidueye, I had a lot of things to counter Decidueye. I guess he only brought it so I can't spam high Jump Kick. So Scarf Chomp actually does amazing this game. Alright, so we gotta change Weezing to Decidueye. I knew Decidueye was a possibility, but at the same time, like, I have a lot of things that just destroy it. Between Bisharp, Braviary, Mega Blaziken. It's just, I just wanted to share. Oh, and then no Escavalier, it's Salazzle. So I'm actually fine with that, because Escavalier was low-key scary. Actually surprised he didn't do it, because it took on Cress and Florges perfectly. I just can't let that Salazzle set up, so he's definitely going to rely on Aurora Veil by the looks of it. So definitely going to keep that Roserade lead. It's only going to suck if he leads Salazzle, basically, because I take on everything else perfectly fine. Thunderous, not even bad. I really just go for Hidden Power Ice, I lose nothing by doing it. He could have the Psychic coverage, but I don't know why he would have that versus my defensive core. Thundy's probably a possible setup set, or it's just, I know it has to have Sludge Wave in order for the coverage for Florges, and it might have Deepulse for the Cresselia. I don't know if it will have Psychic, unless he's Scarf Thundy and he has it for... Well, if he Scarf Psychic, he loses his Thundy, so I'm clicking HP Ice. He's Figgy. Oh, he used the wrong berry. Oh, no. Yo, that sucks. It's not Figgy if you're minus attack nature, it's some other berry. If he hits himself, that'd be amazing, but I don't want him to, just because... Well, I mean, it's his fault for prepping like that, but... It'd be very unfortunate for him right now if he hits himself. I mean, I could go into Chomp because I have all that HP investment and I can keep my Sash intact for the Ninetales or the Salamence. But I can also go hard on Swampert, assuming that he's going to try and get up rocks with Swampert when I have Roserade out, so I don't know, I kind of just want to stay in here and just take whatever he goes for. But Chomp can take, like, any hit unless he's HP Ice. Yeah, I don't want to risk coming in on HP Ice. Just goes for T-Bolt. Oh, I really should have went Chomp. Chomp would have been such a great play. Might also be able to Wish Passion the Florges and keep my Sash. That'd be really cool. He wouldn't dare DD against me. He has to go for a move here. I go Empoleon anyways. Alright, what's your best play here? I can go for Stealth Rocks against you, as you might go for EQ. If I go Stealth Rocks, then you're just going Decidueye, but Decidueye can't really touch me. I just click Ice Beam here. I mean, he's probably going Swampert. Oh wait, no, I'm Technician. Dang it. If I was Natural Cure, Roserade would be a lot better right now. Honestly, probably should have just sacked it. Whatever. Might just throw off. No, I want Rocks. Force any hazard removal. I want to keep my Shucka. So I can go. No, I feel like this thing is toxic. I want to go Cress. If I go Cress, best switching is Decidueye. I really just want to double into Roserade here, but Swampert should kill Roserade from where it's at. Let me check that. I almost did double Roserade. Swamp, defensive. He does get the outspeed still. And Earthquake will kill me from where he's at. Okay. Really debating on my play here then. I can just go for a Scald as he's probably going for Rocks. Getting a burn would be really nice, because then Roserade can come in on him. But I really need to save my Shucka just in case he's EQ Salamence. Well, if I keep Cress nice and healthy, then I don't have to worry about that. Well, no, I might want to keep Empoleon healthy for the Salazzle too. Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to be living at +2 Fire Blast. I'm going to just try and get this burn here. He is toxic, okay. Okay, so best play here. I feel like I just want to go for Scald again. It would have been really nice to have the Grass Knot again, but I really wanted to bring Defog just because of the Aurora Veil. I'm just going to go for it. Hopefully get this burn. He's an Earth Power set. You're running special for some reason. Earth Power would have done 22 to 26 with a normal set. Oh wait, he's probably just not. Guess he's got a little special attack. But we can take 2 Earth Powers as Roserade. Actually, Psych, no, we're too low. Really just want to go Cress here. But he outspeeds. We know he doesn't outspeed me. If I get a Psychic off this thing, then it's worth. I really just don't want to get it. Hopefully he doesn't go over. He does. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go Hard Blaze again here. He's not gonna keep Swampert in. He's definitely just going into Decidueye. Actually, does Garchomp just destroy Decidueye from where it's at? Let me check a max HP set just in case. Okay, so we destroyed Decidueye if he's offensive, which might be the best play. Because he has no switch. Actually, no, I can't click Outrage because Little Ninetales is still alive. Stupid. That does more than Fire Fang, right? Yeah, that does a lot more than Fire Fang. Okay. Alright, so not a lefty set. I freely just go for Flare Blitz. I don't really want to go for anything else versus him. Swampert, I'm assuming will... I'll go for Protect for Swampert if he brings it back out. Even Swampert's taking 25% plus rocks, and then High Jump Kick will kill for sure. So Flare Blitz is my best play. I do not kill with High Jump Kick, and I get the Scout for Protect at the same time here. So I'm gonna go Rose Raid. This goes for Earth Power, it's fine. Since he's special Swampert though, he cannot take on... He might have ice coverage for Garchomp. I really shouldn't get both of my walls toxic. This is actually a dumb play. He's just making me very weak to Salamence at this point. Especially if I let this man get up a D, or get up an Aurora Veil, then I'm in trouble. I can also go for... No, I easily take a Sludge Wave from Salazzle, and I can go for Psychic the following turn. Yeah. You don't live a Psychic. I eat a Sludge Wave. If he goes for a Nasty Plot or something... Oh, is he Specs? That man was Specs. There's no way Flamethrower would have done that much otherwise. Okay. I'm going for Wish here. Actually, I can't even make a switch. I don't trust anything living this. Does Florges even live this? A Blizzard? I'm gonna check like a Life Orb set. +2. Blizzard. 49 to 58 if he doesn't have... Okay, so we lose this otherwise. How much does Moonblast do back to it though? Moonblast does 30 to 40. Alright, I'm just gonna Protect here. Okay, now we're clicking Moonblast. Yep, we should two-shot him from here. Blizzard won't kill us from where we're at. Very nice. Forced to go Swampert, and Swampert will eat a Moonblast. Actually, no, he's not forced. He goes Salamence. Yeah. And Salamence just cops this free kill. And Mence actually just wins at this point. I want to check it, but it should just win. I said Mence, I mean Garchomp. Like, I'm in a perfectly fine position. Salamence. We kill 100% of the time. unless he's like max defense. I just click outrage because there's a chance he doesn't even. Well, I mean, from one, I have to. Two, there's a chance he doesn't have ice beam, even though he probably does. And with their HP investment, we might actually live. Yeah, we actually eat it. Do I risk it for the differential or do I just go Corselia? I don't want to be that guy, but every differential matters, especially when Hugo's in my league. Or my division. I just want to check that roll and stuff. Yeah, so he took 42. Yeah, so he's max defense. Corselia, Rosalina. Psychic will be doing 20, so I can do 3, and then his toxics and stuff won't be doing anything. So yeah, Crest can give me the 4-0 here. This should be a 2-shot psychic. There we go. Alrighty, so just need to hit this one more time unless we get a real low roll. Alright, there we go. We get a nice 3-0 against Coach Noah. Deadbolt making us 7-1 with a, I think we're at a plus 20 differential now or something like that. I think we are. So that was a very nice game. It was a very unfortunate spit F drop because that did cause Florges to live a blizzard. It would have just caused a not really a protect game, but I would have had to go into Garchomp, but I would have probably clicked Stone Edge because I can't click Outrage. So it would have been more like, it would have been a closer battle for sure, but I feel like I could have went Crest on that and stuff like that, but who knows. It would have made it a little bit different, but it was still in our favor near the end, in my opinion. But it was definitely a good game played by Noah. He had a very interesting team. Very dangerous as well. I love his hyper offense. It just doesn't seem to be working for him, which kind of sucks. But I mean, that's why we test things out in formats and stuff. So that'll be it from me this week. Make sure to check out the SDL playoffs if it ever happens. We're waiting on a few battles in order for it to actually come around. So that might come up, or if not, just look forward to next week in the APA. That'll be for me this week. Make sure to sub, like, share. Deuces.